So today we're playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. We are on chapter 12 still. We've been on chapter 12 for a really long time because this is the chapter that everyone says you should either like enter this chapter or end the chapter at level 45. And right now my characters are mostly level 41. Hold on. Do I just do the autosave? Let's see, 1704 versus 1712. This has like 9 more seconds, so I don't think it really matters much, but I'm scared. I'm just gonna jump into the autosave. Or can I just hit B? Oh my god, y'all, I totally forgot. I never closed this gate. Is this quick resume then? I can just jump right in. Oh my gosh. Oops. Okay, now what do I want to do? The pink Xbox controller got restocked. I'm kind of tempted to buy one. I mean, if you got the coin and it'll bring you joy, why not? Why not? I definitely want to limit how many controllers I buy because inherently, like, when you go to the next gen, it's not going to be compatible. Yeah, I know Like a Dragon does not always get along with Quick Resume. That's definitely true. But this time, I guess it did. I normally do just close everything down after I play. I feel like the footsteps are really clear, but maybe that's just my own... What's the word? Placebo effect? Yeah, there we go. I do feel like with I'm on like the last day of my muscle relaxers slash like antibiotics. I'm like close to the last day, and I think the only like effect it has, because they're pretty like low dosage, is I'm a little bit sleepier and a little bit foggier. Like I feel like I'm slowly like loading in all my thoughts. I guess let's get out all of our money. Here's the thing though, I don't know actually where I need to go. It's like 3 million, then you like wait. Do I just go to the bar again? Classic grind point for an RPG. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for it now though and see what happens. Wait, this is not right. Or is it right? I don't, let me look. Wait at the hideout. Is the hideout the bar? Let me know if the hideout's the bar, because I don't really remember. I would assume it is. Okay, it is. No one fight me right now though. I don't want to fight anybody. I got 3 mil on me. I don't want to take any L's with this because I will save scum, save scrub, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we're gonna see how it is. I feel like I might be going in a little under leveled, which makes me a tad nervous, but we can always like go back to our old save and just deal with it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna actually move the story forward today. I think, I hope. Hello? Nikki? Wait, Mitsu? Yeah, do you have a second? I need to talk to you about Arakawa-san. It's about the allies. He's gonna need soon. Huh. You better have time. I've been waiting for this call my whole life. Thanks. So yeah, Arakawa-san. He's actually... Ooh, the dramatic load. What's up, Aetherum? How's it going?
Hey, hold on, Ichiban. What's all this about going to Osaka?
It turns out Arakawa-san needs some help. My help. Mitsu just called me and said Arakawa-san's already on his way to Sotenbori.
But why Osaka?
I don't know. I didn't bother to ask.
You realize Sotenbori is where the Omi Alliance is headquartered. You'll be screwed if your cover gets blown. Think about that, would you?
All I need to think about is that Arakawa-san said he needs me. He's going to Osaka, so I'm going to Osaka. I don't care what anyone says about it.
He gets like this, Tadachi-san.
Then there's no point stopping him, is there? Loyalty is admirable, but jeez.
Ichiban, what about Ijincho? The election's coming up. We helped you make all that money to fight Ryo Aoki. Now you're just gonna leave us hanging?
Not at all. We got the 3 million yen we needed. And I'm gonna go give it to the Seiryu clan right now.
We may have the money, but that hasn't solved our lack of a candidate. Certainly a necessary element of the plan.
Didn't Chairman Hoshino say he'd take care of it? Don't worry. He's the kind of guy who keeps his word. If we give him the cash, he'll do the rest.
If you say so. Safe travels then.
Hey, don't encourage him to do such dangerous things. Kasuga, if you really are leaving, we're coming with you.
Sounds good to me. I've never been to Osaka.
Guys, I'm not going there as a tourist. I'm going straight into the Lion's Den. Assuming Adachi-san is right and that's where the Yomi home base is. You guys don't need to get involved. This is personal for me.
Come on, man. After all we've been through, aren't we friends?
Of course. I'm saying this because we're friends. If something happens to me out there, you gotta finish what we started.
Still sounds like a load of crap to me.
Well, think what you want. But we got the 3 million yen, and I'm taking it to Hoshino. I'll see all of you around.
All right. I'm scared to like walk around with this money. Where do we have to go? I am 2,000% taking a taxi there. We are not gonna mess this up. But how much money do I have? Do I have enough money for a taxi as well? Oh, I think they're only like... How expensive is the taxi? Oops. It's like 70 bucks or something, right? 730. Oh man. Shoot. Crap. Okay, we can maybe get some more money though. Because I don't want to walk all the way over there. This is stressful. I have more money in the bank. I got money in the bank. Who win? I'ma take it home. Yeah, I do have money. I just didn't get out. I didn't like think about the fact that I would need to go somewhere. I thought they kind of just like zooped me over. And here's the thing, in case you forgot, if you die, they take like half your money or something. Which obviously I can just like run the save back, but oh my god. Jeez. Gets killed by car. I know. Luckily it does like almost no damage somehow. We'll just take 10,000 out, just to be safe. Yeah, drivers are always a threat. Okay, there's a taxi here somewhere. There's one. I don't know if that's the taxi, but... And then you can only get on one side. I think it's probably the other side, not this side. Yeah. Which I think is a little silly, but whatever. Crazy taxi. Okay. Maybe they'll go the other way. Go the other way. Damn, they're coming this way. I don't want to fight anybody. I do wish, and maybe this game has this, but like a way to like pause the random encounters. Kind of like in old school Pokemon, you could use like an item, like a spray or something that like made it so that you didn't get any random encounters for a while. Repel, yes. No! Please just let me leave. Let's see, how do you run away? There's a way to run away. Can I not run away from this guy?
I'm not backing down.
Isn't there like a run option? Right, where's the runaway option? There's just tag out.
I'm not backing down.
Oh, LB, hold LB, okay.
Adieu.
Heck yeah. Even though, hold on, let's now, like, I gotta heal him. Here she goes. Yeah. That was like, that's so annoying. Okay. Here we go. Sliding the cash across the table. So you found the money?
Yes.
Me and my friends managed it somehow. I owe it all to them. Maybe I should have asked for more and kept the change. Not even funny, sir. We worked our asses off to hold up our end of the bargain. How are things on your side? Well, in that regard, unfortunately, there's no way to let you down easy. What? I haven't found anyone. I gave you like months to do this. No one who can handle Injicho, huh? Right, with Aoki's popularity behind him, finding someone who stands a chance against Kume is no small task. Understandable, I guess. But I still intend to work on it, I promised. And you've held up your end of the bargain. Yeah, I have to skip town for a while to take care of some stuff. I hope you've got good news when I get back. Really? Where are you going? Osaka. Sotenbori specifically. That's rather sudden, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, that's where Kawa-san needs me, and he's counting on me to be there. And who'd you hear this from? A fellow Yakuza guy from before I went to prison. He called me. I've heard rumblings about Arakawa's heading to Osaka on my end as well. The captain of the Omi Alliance is getting out of prison, so he's going to be there when he gets out. The captain, huh? So, he's higher than Arakawa-san, since he's just the acting captain. Well. Correct. Masura Watase. It will probably be the first time Watase and Arakawa meet. To Watase, Arakawa is just an outsider from Kanto, who shot up the ranks in his absence. If he makes even the smallest mistake in that meeting, it could be his undoing. Even Arakawa might be nervous about it. You think that's what he needs help with? I don't know about that. You can ask him yourself. But a word of caution. Yeah? I just hope you don't get another bullet to the chest the moment you make eye contact with the man. Well, I've just gotta trust him. To be honest, I've never really stopped. I'm going because he asked me to, so it'll be different this time. Oh, honey. Hold on. I'm concerned. I wish I had more subordinates like you.
Does my father really need to attend to this Sotenbori thing personally?
Yes. Remember, as acting captain, Arakawa is merely keeping the seat warm for Watase. Being there in person will be a show of respect and good faith.
Fine. But why am I just now hearing about this? I said I wanted to know if he so much as breathed somewhere outside his usual places.
My apologies, young master. I only just found out myself.
Really now? Well, all we can do now is wait and see.
Wait and see what, exactly?
Masaru Watase and Masumi Arakawa are finally meeting in person after how long? If I know my dad, they're not just gonna say hi and be on their merry ways.
I highly doubt they're plotting anything.
Isn't the Omi chairman still bedridden? I've heard it's terminal.
Yes, that's correct.
Then it's past time for a potential successor to be formally named.
Actually, it may not be that urgent yet, but then again, the chairman might say Watase's release from prison is a good time to step down.
And then Watase would become chairman, naturally. I'm sure his reign would be a very long one. But Omi history will take a very different course if, say, Watase disappeared.
What?
I'm thinking dear old dad might try to make it happen.
I don't know if that's Arakawa-san's style, exactly.
You don't think so? Remember when I asked Dad to sell out the Tojo clan during the 3K plan? Well, I never told him to bring in the Omi Alliance. He did that all on his own. I think it was a good decision, actually. Don't you?
well, sure.
Thanks to him, the Tojo were driven out of Kamurocho. The 3K plan was a wild success, and my approval rating skyrocketed. I expected the Tojo clan to fall hard, but I didn't think some third-rate Tojo vermin like Dad could ever worm his way into their top ranks. Shrewd of him to do that during all the commotion. I thought he was a slow, antiquated Yakuza, and certainly not the type of man who could catch me off guard. Huh. I guess power really does corrupt, huh? Don't get me wrong. If Dad buries Watase and takes over the Omi Alliance, I benefit too. Having him there would be very convenient for me. There's just one thing that feels off.
What's that?
He hasn't told me about any plan to off Watase at their meeting. That's evidence against my theory. I'll have to see what happens. If all they do is greet each other, I was wrong.
Look.
On the other hand, if he wastes Watase and still doesn't see fit to tell me, that would be a betrayal I cannot tolerate.
Arakawa-san won't betray you.
He better not. His little Yakuza club only has power because I extend it to them. I've come a long way since the Kamurocho 3K plan. I'm at the top of the political pyramid now, which means I need to know what's happening in the underworld. The hierarchy should be very clear at this point, and I expect people to fall in line. That's a matter of policy, and family is no exception. Sawashiro, between me and my father, to whom would you swear complete fealty?
Arakawa-san sent me to do as you command. His orders were to put you and your interests above everything else.
My interest is for you to watch his every move and report them to me.
Understood. I'll send Tendo to Osaka. He seems to have rapport with Arakawa-san.
Patriarch Tendo, when'd you get in?
Just this afternoon. Tomorrow, the captain's getting out of prison.
Oh, really?
Not something civilians like you need to worry about. The wise thing to do would be to mind your own business.
Is that a threat, sir? Don't joke like that, man. Your fists ought to require a weapons permit.
Say what now?
Nothing. I got work to do, just like you said. See ya.
They look so out of place sitting here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it. That won't be a stream game though. This has been like the longest Let's Play I've done, I think, ever.
Hey, can I get a refill over here?
Oh, make it 2.
Hey, Ichiban.
The
You look like a
cabaret.
teenage girl waiting for a text from her boyfriend. Put it down and relax. Have a drink with us.
Yeah, we're in Osaka after all.
Stop giving me shit! See, this is why I wanted to come alone.
Where are you going, Kasuga-san?
I bet it's not to take a leak. He hardly drank a sip.
Okay, I'm in control again. I put like 40 hours into Yakuza 0. Yeah, they're beefy boys. It's because like there's so much side stuff and like the side stuff's good, so it's like, all right, you're gonna want to do that. Oh.
I'm getting antsy waiting for this call from Mitsu. Could be any second now.
Didn't he say he was busy planning Watase's welcome back from prison party?
Something like that. Some big party at Omi HQ. What a load of crap.
Hey, what's up, PlayItJason?
Can't he see that Arakawa-san's plans are way more important?
Well, but wasn't he expecting you to be here tomorrow, not today? Dude, you're the one who jumped the gun and got here early. Kinda douchey for you to complain now.
Who are you, Mama Kasuga?
Someone's gotta be. But hey, listen. I overheard something that'll interest you. There was a group of people in here chatting about Arakawa being in town. It's big news, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, sounds like folks are worried that a war might break out between Arakawa and Watase. It's just a rumor, but wisdom of the crowd and all.
Shh, I got a text.
Yeah.
Why does he have that for text messages?
Aw, man, what the hell?
What's wrong?
It's from Nick Ogata. He texted me, I finally got a pic with Kamala. Great, so glad you told me about that, Nick.
Ichiban, did you see my photo? Nobody ever manages to get a pic like that. That bunny, he's so crafty, you never know where his fuzzy little ears will pop up. I'm beside myself. I can't believe I found him.
All right, I get it.
Huh? What's got your coat?
I'm sorry, but I'm really tied up right now. It'd be a big help if you didn't call me for a couple days, okay?
Well, look who's a busy bee. You visiting a lot of pretty flowers these days?
No, it's nothing about girls.
He's so mad.
I'll call you when things settle down. I'm happy you found Kamala.
I was just teasing. Why are you so mad? Be more like Kamulov. He's never hopping mad.
I gotta go, man.
Yeah. Hopping mad? Sorry.
Hey, Kasuga. If you're gonna be a pain in everyone's ass, just go to Homie HQ already.
Huh?
Come on. Since when do you sit around and wait for anyone, anyhow? Besides, if a war really does break out like these people think, your precious Arakawa-san could be in actual danger.
Hey, Adachi-san.
You're absolutely right. Screw waiting. Time to go.
Yeah, that's it.
Like devils on each other's shoulders. Listen.
I think I'm at like 40 hours or something. We're heading into Omi Alliance HQ tomorrow, and who knows what will happen. Be ready for anything. Pretty sure there's a big shopping center down by the river. Good, we should be able to pick up what we need there. Our friend the dog is back. Make preparations. Golf Center. Let's see what the other games are. I would, but it's probably gonna be a while before I play any other like games from this general. Okay. Will Jan beat this game in under 60 hours? I fucking hope so. Will I beat this game in under 60 hours? We asked Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball says, ugh, definitely. Alright, great. I'm not sure how much I have left. I know how many chapters I have left, but not sure how much time. Does one of these have like the... Where's the crane machine? That's what I really want. Tried the older Yakuza games. Oh, yay.
Okay. Scouted out the closest bathroom.
What was that number?
When visiting a new city, the most important thing you can do is identify where you can take your next dump.
Hey, that's actually kind of smart. You find that in some travel tips? Or...
Ah, that's pure hobo instinct work.
Huh. That works for me.
I got some little stairs here. Kiami and Yakuza 4 is an awesome character. Yeah, I'm just really not like gonna go into any of the other Yakuza stuff just because there's 2 Yakuza games coming out this year fairly close together. This is a shopping center? Yeah, it looks like it's under construction. Are they not open? Dang. What? Shall I show you in?
Huh?
The robot talked? Oh, it's a Yappy-kun. Yappy-kun. A guide robot. A lot of mobile phone stores and supermarkets have been getting them to greet customers. You've never seen one? That's high tech. You mean this guy greeting us right now? Guess so. Maybe they are actually open. What would you like? Should I show you all in? Go for it, little guy. It sounds so much cuddlier than it looks.
What?
No, I actually already played Season, and I didn't really like it, to be honest. I thought it had such like a good start at the beginning of it. I'm like, wow, this game's awesome. They have a really fun journaling mechanic built into the game that is very me. This doesn't look open at all.
Go.
What's the big idea, Yappy? Where's the shopping arena? But I mean, I think it's still worth trying. I honestly really agree with Blessing's review of it that he did for Kind of Funny. So check that out if you missed it. They have like a TikTok short form of it, but like it has a really good start and the art's really cool. The premise is cool. But once I like got really into the flow of the gameplay, I found it kind of dull. And I there's certain things I also don't like about how they implement the journaling mechanic, where you have to put down a certain amount of items in the journal before you unlock like additional decorations. And I feel like that's kind of weird. So the act of like going around, taking these pictures, recording the sounds, like just ended up not being very compelling to me. But at the same time, like that's kind of like the creator's intent, is it to be this, you know, tranquil, at your own pace, you know, take it for what you want to take it for kind of vibe of like, it's a game about lingering, but I just didn't find myself compelled to linger in those spaces. And then it's a fairly short game, but I was like, do I want to just force myself to play this and just like kind of, you know, quickly go through the motions of the whole thing? But I'm like, I feel like playing it that way defeats the purpose of playing it at all. So I'm not gonna finish it, I don't think. I spent maybe like 2 hours in it, but I didn't progress the story very much because I did spend a lot of time like hanging out and like doing the journal in that very first opening kind of tutorial-y area. Once I got the bike, I'm like, I don't really care about this anymore, which is again fairly early in the game. So that's my take on it. So I'm not going to continue playing it. I won't be highlighting for best of because I already played it a little bit. You know, it just did not hit. Shopping? I'm sorry, I don't understand shopping. Welcome to Sotenbori Battle Arena. Oh no. Thanks for the follow. Battle Arena. This place where warriors with confidence in their skills come to clash. Where the stronger the challenge, the stronger that we have selected. So it's like a fight club. Any challenger who succeeds in defeating their foes will receive a reward. Is there a costume like this? I suppose they must be national. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool. Listen, you little red, we don't have intentions on fighting for enjoyment. Actually, it's not a bad idea, huh? We may find the Omi Alliance soon. This could be the perfect opportunity to polish up. Besides, underground members only establishment like this tends to have a lot of backing. Sure, there was be worth it. So it's a grind area. Well, I guess you can put it that way. We're not forced position. Okay, cool. Okay. I guess we might as well go in there. How much money do I have? I don't have much. Oops. I meant to say enter. Okay, sure, why not? Win within 10 turns? Psh. Man, alright.
Show me what you got.
That might be a little tough. Oh, 2 of the pirate guys? Man. I don't see myself doing that in 10 turns at all.
Let's go.
get cocky.
Eyes on me.
Try this on for size.
Okay.
Get alive. Check this out.
I should actually focus on the other guys first.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Let's go.
Hopefully he doesn't get hit on the way. Yay. Ow.
You're in.
Well, I got this. Don't get cocky. Take this.
I gotta try this. Great.
Here we go. This out.
Okay,
Get alive. Come on. I'm up.
go, go, go. Nice. Okay,
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Take your best shot.
hmm.
I got this.
I mean, I guess we might as well, like, knock this guy out. Oh! Okay, and then... Okay. I guess just to get her MP back. Because I don't think she has anything that's really gonna, like, do much. They leave enemies silenced. Sure, let's just have her do a regular attack. No, I didn't make it in time. Okay, he can do the poison shot. Yes, it worked, it worked.
Let's go.
Hey, thanks. Yo, that's dope. Popping for a quick sub. I'm like 40 because of videos behind on your channel. See you live eventually. Hell yeah, thanks MK for stopping by for the sub. And yeah, I'm slowly updating those publicly. If you're on my Patreon, there was a post during the holiday break that has like all of my VODs in there. But otherwise, yeah, there we go. There's my YouTube channel as well. Has anyone played Sable? Yeah, I haven't. I wasn't a fan of the, people said it had like tough performance, which was part like aesthetic and part like not. Yay! I wish they told me how many turns I did. I feel like it probably is already past the 10, but.
I'm not backing down.
Don't get cocky. Prepare to suffer.
Here we go.
Cool. Come on now. I'm up. Well, come on. Take your best shot.
Let's try Crescent Slash, because maybe we're going to inflict bleed. Okay, how many turns was that, though? I don't know how many turns it was. How many turns was that? Where's my prize? Oh, is that... They just showed me the prize a second ago, and that was it? Going back will mean starting over on the first floor.
I'm ready to kick ass.
Like this thing? It's just like my item box, right? Oh, this thing. Now I see, now I see. Oh yeah, I didn't do it in 10 turns. Damn. Well, still cool. Ah, you can't save here. I mean, sure.
Outside. Watch me.
I got this. You're in it now. Best shot. A gift for you.
Oh, he died.
Right.
There we go. See if anyone was weak against this. Not really. Yay! It worked. Alright, let's do... Maybe not Bat Buster because it's light. We'll do Bat Breaker. Go, go, get him, get him, get him. Nice.
You're gonna be in a world.
Jeez. Maybe not everything can be poison shot, but what if we do Crescent Slash?
Take this. You're in it now.
Damn, he's strong.
Try this on for size.
Nah, he resisted. Oh, no, what's up, Jodine? How's it going? I guess just Bat Breaker again, but...
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
I'm up.
Bring it on.
Shoot, I didn't get there in time.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm not backing down.
Damn.
Watch me.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
He's weak against this, so that's good. Yes, got him. I'm alright, Busty, some garbage food. Nice. I've only heard bad things about Wahlburgers, but I gotta try it myself. Yeah, I've never had it. It's a chain, right? I shouldn't have even tried this because he's not gonna fall for it. Damn.
Check this out. Take the best.
Damn, man.
Let's go.
I'm not backing down.
You're in it now.
Okay, he has bleed though, at least.
I got this.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Take this.
Let's try this on him. They have their own Juicy Lucy. Interesting.
Don't get caught.
I'm not backing.
Okay, he's bleeding though. Yay. Oh, what the heck?
Here we go.
Yo, this stuff's hard. We just need our MP back as Psycho.
I'm ready now.
Watch me.
I know why I did this because he's already bleeding, so this is actually not a good move.
Cool. I'm up. You're in it now.
Let's see.
So we got Haywire Havoc. If it lands, it's always critical. Let's do that one. Let's come to this.
Damn it all.
Oh no.
Right.
He's so strong.
This ought to help.
Well. Get alive. Come on. Take this.
Okay, now we just got. Now there's one. Oh shoot.
Don't get cocky. Check this out. Let's go.
Watch me.
Oh, you're in the Sotenbori, huh? What? Like the little, the like arena elevator place. I'm gonna get away with that. The new town. Yeah. That actually did way more damage than I was expecting it to. I don't know why that's like. It's a light attack, but it did a lot. Congratulations, Joe. Oh, yay. Cool. Let's go to skills. We already know we're gonna have Psycho heal everybody. How many floors are they? Are there infinite? Jesus, I cannot talk today. Move on. Are there infinite floors? That's what I wanted to say. 50. Are there actually 50? Yeah, me too. I'm excited for Chia. I have my preview up on Pentapixels. I talked about it a little bit on PS I Love You and on MinMax. Yuppie. Okay, what do we got here? This isn't too bad, I don't think. This is decent. How was Hi-Fi? Hi-Fi Rush is really good. I like it a lot. I'm not completely obsessed with it. Like, I feel like people, like, online, everyone's, like, really, really hot on it. And I think it's, like, it's a great game. But I'm not, like, super moved by it, necessarily. But it is really enjoyable. I've only done, like, the first level, so I have a lot left to go. I'm kind of putting it on pause until I finish Dead Space, which I don't think I'll finish it today. I'm playing that offline, but I do have a thread on Twitter that I'm doing. Let me link that here. I don't necessarily do that for every game I play that I don't stream, but I think it's like a fun in-between to be like, okay, well, you can get some of my opinions and some clips and stuff while I, you know, make my way through it. Because where am I in that game? I'm on... I think there's like 12 chapters or something in Dead Space, and I'm on like 7 or 8 or something like that. Sometimes you don't have the Dead Space in the day to finish the game. All right, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. The prizes for complete objectives are pretty good. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think without switching party members during battle. Oh yeah, I pretty much always do that. I'm gonna do a quick pause here though, because I just want to run the restroom really quick because I drank all this the yerba mates. I'm like hooked on the yerba mate now. When I was in San Francisco for Kind of Funny's 2022 content, like end of the year content, or that we did at the beginning of the year, I don't know. When they flew me out, I went to the office one day really early. Like I was only there for 2 nights. So like, I got in, I slept late as hell, got up, did all the stuff. Then the next day, like we went out. I went to bed pretty early-ish, and then I got up and I'm like, you know what? I want to get to the studio early because I have to like pack all my luggage and stuff. This is a slanderous poll. I don't know why we're bringing this back. Let's leave that in 2022. But I got there and I was like, I hit up Slack. I'm like, hey, who's getting this to the studio the earliest? Because I wanted to get there really early because I wanted to do my makeup while I was there and like wash my face, do all that there already be like ready to host because I had KFGD that day. So I'm like, I have to have time to like be stressed about that and look over the doc and stuff. And I got there and like Roger was the only one there, and he let me into the studio, and he's like, oh, you can have a yerba mate if you want. I was like, what? And he's like, oh, it's like this tea thing. It's like, it has caffeine in it. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, sure. But I don't really like tea, so I'm like, I'll just try it. Why not? And I'm like, yo, it's pretty good. And then when we were at Costco, I'm like, I gotta get the yerba mate. Tea grosses me out. That's fair. This is more of an Arizona, it might be true of all teas for you, but this is more of like an Arizona style taste. The Urshiro nastiness is so strong. So the point is, Roger put me onto the yerba mates, and now my life costs me a little bit more. But anyway, I will be right back. Okay. Do 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 do. All right, let's get to it. And okay. Yeah, let's fight. Why not? The only thing really stopping me from like more is the MP, like running out of MP. Oh man, there's a lot of people here. Okay, so first is our boy. Let's hit him with the poison. Yes, it worked. Hell yeah. Poison is like an all-time favorite status effect for me to put on any enemy. I don't know if she's gonna be able to charm anybody here, but like, oh, it worked! Yay! You're gonna get because there's so many people around, I think Mega Swing would be best. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Man. So close. It sucks how close that is. Ooh. Okay. I think the one where he like shoots everybody would be good. Oh no, he doesn't have enough MP. Boo. Ugh. I guess I just killed this guy. I mean, it's whack, but like, there's nothing else to do. Okay, I guess maybe she could have done it, but... Let's try this guy. No one hit me on the way there. Alright. Oh my god, she's charming everybody. I love her. Okay, I think just Batbuster is like weirdly powerful for some reason. Oh shoot, he's already charmed. I should have left him alone. Oh, well, at least he's dead, so not a total waste. They all have like guns on them. Okay. You know, Reckless Charge could be good. Because then we can like maybe hit a couple other people on our way there. Nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What do we got left? So... Oops. Hit trauma seems like it's usually pretty good. Yeah. I might have been able to take him out with just a regular attack, but I'm like, now's not the time to be cheap because... Okay, she is doing okay. Let's see what happens here. Damn, it didn't work. Okay, who do I want to fight? Okay. Not bad, not bad. Great. Hopefully he isn't the other guys that hit me on the way there. Just get her MP back a little bit. Nice, finally. Y'all working together. About time. Nice.
I'm not backing down.
And it's like, hopefully we can like kill this guy before the other guy wakes up. Go, go, run. Okay, I think Fiendish Slash, yeah. Oops. Damn, wrong. I mean, hey, it kind of worked out, but like that's not what I wanted to do. Screw it, because he's already down.
Yeah. You wanna go?
I just want to see if I get away with it. I couldn't. Damn, he's gonna attack now. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, waste of a turn. You're gonna die before you could attack me again. Great, okay, one left. He doesn't have much left, so I'm not gonna use any of his stuff yet.
Here we go.
Go, run, girl, run, run.
I'm ready now.
Cool. Come on now. Let's go.
Run, run, run. All right, there we go.
Good times. Excellent.
Moving up in the world.
Okay. Yay! I think we could do at least one. Oh, also, oh my god, he leveled up, so he got his MP back. That's amazing. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, I think we got some more left in us. Okay, here's the question though. Let's see. 15, 15, 30. At that point, she might as well just heal everybody. Because I'd need to heal Kasuga and Adachi at least. So let's just have her heal everybody. What happens if I die here though? Oh yeah, this is it's been pretty fun here. Do I like lose everything if I die? Okay, let's see. Okay. Without using skills? Oh, that's wild. So I can't use like any of my actual skills. It would just be all of my attacks.
Watch me.
Is that worth even trying? Probably not, right? Well, let's just see how much damage does he do with just like his hands. I mean, he ain't doing too bad.
Eyes on me.
I mean, maybe we can do this actually. I don't know. Screw it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Run, girl, run. I mean, I think we can handle doing this, actually. Who's left, though? Let's get this. I always take out the weaker ones first, because I just don't want to have to, like, take damage from everybody attacking me all the time. Honestly, I don't know how hard it's going to be to fight him. Oh, not the poison. And it's Psycho. It's like the worst person to get poisoned. It's okay, girl. Fight through it. Fight through it. Oh yeah, now we're easy. Easy. I mean, that was pretty good. The power specs in the tower can be surprising. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about continuing. But let's just see what... Okay, move on. Let's just see what this looks like. We might stop here just so we can, like, run it back, you know? Like, save our progress. Ooh. I think this is fine. This is floor 5. So, like, if I win here, can I answer in from here? Because it said that I can answer from certain checkpoints if I win. Is this, like, the first checkpoint? Because I would want to... I think I'm going to do this one. Because it's not too bad, but... Every 10 floors! Oh my gosh. Let's do this one. Let's do it. Yeah, I wish they told me, like... Every now and then the game doesn't, like, give me, like, all the information I feel like I need. And that's a little bit frustrating, but... Okay. I don't know if I want him to do the shoot everybody thing. You know what? Let's start with the poison. The poison's been going really well for us lately.
Take this. Don't get caught.
Oh my god, that worked out really well. Jeez. I don't think anyone's gonna be charmed by her because I feel like when the enemies are like stronger, her charms don't really work, but Batbuster's secretly like really strong for some reason, so let's just... Yeah. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, and bleeds inflicted? That's pretty good. I think people will say Jedi Survivor is good. I don't know if I'll like I've actually been wanting to play the old one because I never played through it all the way. Because it ran really badly on my base Xbox, so I just kind of gave up on it. But it was recently a PlayStation Plus game. I mean, let's try her move. I don't think it's gonna work, but... Nah. Let's try Fiendish Slash because we can maybe inflict... It's also on Game Pass. Nice. And maybe we'll inflict bleed kind of thing. Okay, run up and hit him. Punch him. Punch him. Nice.
The hell's your problem? Don't get caught.
Right.
We'll just have her do a regular attack because... Hey, what's up, Brave? How's it going?
Now I'm pissed.
Yeah, there's like a lot about that game that didn't really gel with me, but...
I'm up.
We just need like one more turn.
Here we go. I'm ready now.
Ooh, very cool.
Oh shoot, his rage subsided.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't think it was 10 turns.
I feel the stats going up.
Perfect. I really love how boring the main character it was. Checkpoint is very thoughtful. Oh yay! Thank you for looking it up. Yeah, that's great. So does that mean now I'm at a checkpoint? Okay, move on. I'm scared I'm gonna get like caught up though, is the thing. Never learned how to Google. Oh, and there's a pirate guy. You know what? Let's stop it here just to like get our wins in. Yes. I'm still gonna leave regardless. But yes, I would like to know. But yeah, let's leave, let's save. You know, we had some good come-ups here. 30 total, okay. The question is, where can I go to, like, heal up here? Or is there no, or get my MP back here? Is there no, like, little, like... Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, is there, like, a little healing box area? Just go to the restaurant and eat everything on the menu. Is that the only way to heal, though? Because I don't like doing that. Boo. Also, let's save. It's a smart thing to do. You get bonus. I guess I'm just sheep, so. Are there wings in this game? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Cream of the Steam is today, right? I think so. Let me see if it's on our calendar. Is today Cream of the Steam day? It might be. Oh, here it goes. Yes, it is 4:30 PT. Or 2:30 CT. Okay, there we go. All right. Honestly, pretty fun way to grind as well, you know?
Hmm? Hmm?
Yo, this food looks good as fuck. Maybe it's because I didn't eat lunch today, but this looks amazing.
Delicious.
Eating's important. Yeah, I just wasn't hungry, but it's because I eat breakfast so late sometimes. Like, I slept in today because I've been taking it pretty easy since I had my injury or strain, whatever you want to call it. Let me also save here though, because this is where. So I've slept in, so then I end up eating breakfast like pretty late. Like today I had breakfast at like 11 o'clock, so it's like, all right. It kind of puts like lunch at a weird spot, and sometimes I'll just eat the lunch just to eat it. But the only thing I had for lunch that would have been an option is leftover lasagna, and I'm like, the lasagna's just a little too heavy for right now. Like, I don't want to do all that. How'd you get hurt? It's just strain, just like wear and tear. See, look, we can start from 6 now. Yeah, like I woke up last Monday and my back was just like kind of tight, and then I tried stretching out at the gym and I did my workout still. But then like as the day continued, I'm like, I still just feel like really, really knotted. So, you know, went through the usual like, oh my god, like stress, panic, whatever, Googling things. Eventually decided to see a doctor for it just to be on the safe side of things. Finally got that set up. Was a pain in the ass because U.S. healthcare system. Basically, I got some pretty low, like, dosage muscle relaxers, and I've just been taking those. It's helped, but also I'm like, that could also just be time. Probably a combination of the two. So, like, that was pretty much last week. The pain probably started to really, like, let up towards the end of the week, but I'm still taking this week off from exercising, like, more, like, intensive exercising and skating, just to, like, make sure everything is cool, just kind of doing an active recovery thing. It's not too bad. It was funny because, like, I told the doctor, they're like, oh, like, what are you here for? I'm like, oh, like, I have some back pain, so, you know, just want to make sure, like, see what's up, and get some painkillers for it, that kind of thing. And he's like, oh, so, like, how'd you hurt it? And I'm like, I don't know, I just woke up and it was like this. And I'm like, I'm assuming it's just wear and tear. And he's like, wear and tear? You're too young for it to be wear and tear. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay, cool, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything like more serious. And yeah, it was really nothing. I've been using like a heating pad, and like my dad put me onto these like, it's like a heat sticker thing you can place anywhere on you. That's like, it's like hot as fuck, and it gives you heat for like up to 8 hours. So I used that a few times. Pretty nice. It's kind of intense. Does make my back kind of itchy because of the adhesive, I think. But I have a couple of those lying around, so yeah. Now, luckily I don't really travel a lot. I mean, I have a pretty privileged life here, all things considered. You know, like this is my job, so it's like, okay, it's not too physically intensive. But if anything, it's like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm like moving and grooving. How is Hogwarts Legacy going to review? Honestly, I'm not sure. If I had to predict the Metacritic off of what I've seen, I think, oh man, part of me says, you know what? I think it's going to be a 76. Yo, Joe Dean says 75 for that. Yeah, I'm guessing that because I feel like it looks like it's solid, but it has not wowed. You know, all the kind of social context around the game aside, like just looking at the game. Yeah, I feel like it's been, I mean, I feel like the previews were pretty positive, but like most games preview positively unless they're super broken, because like, you know, it's a very specific slice. It's only a little bit. You never want to like say, oh no, this is definitely crap or definitely amazing. I counterpick Hogwarts Legacy, so I'm hoping it tanks. Oh yeah, if you play Fantasy Critic, which, you know, people have asked me about Fantasy Critic, and like you can do that with like anybody. Like Kinda Funny has one. Like if you have a friend group or a family group or whatever, you know, you can make your own little league. Yeah, you know, there's definitely like a lot of stuff compounded with Hogwarts Legacy. But again, just probably looking at it as a game, that'd be my prediction for the Metacritic. The highest I think it'd be is 82. But I don't know. We'll see what happens when it comes out. Yeah, I'm not playing personally.
My back is killing me.
I relate to him so much now after like straining my back. So really what I'm trying to do now, and I kind of do this with every injury, and ideally you'd be doing it before you get injured, but like I do some recovery, but not a lot. Like I do foam rolling and all that, but like not super often. But I've had injuries and like actual injuries in the past. Like back in 2015, my IT band had an injury during my marathon training. Towards the end, my foot kind of got injured. Like there was like a lot of tension there. So now I'm like adding my back to the rotation of that, but it's like such a big part. It's like connects to everything. That's gonna be a pain. But I'm really gonna try to like probably be on it like daily at this point, because I'm like, all right, I can't have this happen again. I gotta do my best to like, you know, try to ease up and stuff on things, or like take care of myself so I can do more. I'm hoping companies learn to stop working with horrible people, but yep, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's jump into this, because now I know I can just come up here. Every 5 levels is not too bad. Right now all the enemies are technically under my level though, so we'll see. This pirate guy is like super strong. Also, as far as the sound, I've gotten used to it. I do still sound like muffled to me, but it's not that big of a difference or big of a deal. I think neither, honestly. Like, you know, again, well, I don't really know what we're gonna be doing for it. Maybe like I'm not playing it. I think a lot of us at MinMax aren't playing it. Kind of funny. I mean, I think they're gonna review, if they review the game, I think they're just, you know, reviewing like any other game. Just, is it good, is it bad, whatever. I personally, and that's like why, you know, we had that conversation on like Gamescast. Like, I personally would never review a game differently because of like the social context surrounding it. I just maybe wouldn't cover it. So like for me, I'm not covering it on my channel and stuff, but okay, let's try Charm. I want to get to this guy.
You're gonna be in a world of
Yeah, I mean, they didn't do like some stuff. They like haven't done too much coverage of it in general, but I'm not sure what the review plans are, if there are any. Okay, good. He got to him without. All right, let's see. I'm like, do I want to hit this guy first? Because there's also these guys. You know, let's check out this guy first, because he's the weakest one. Okay, he's almost out. Damn, he got up quick. Oh, my accuracy fell. Oh, damn. Okay, not bad, not bad.
You're gonna be in a world of
Try maybe head trauma on this guy. No, it's a Cursed Child, right? I haven't read or watched it. I think Maggie might have. Let's see. It's bad. I can't remember which of the, like, basically after like the main series was done, like the idea of creating like a universe of content like has never really panned out. Okay, let's see if these guys will like move across.
Eyes on me.
I mean, maybe this guy actually isn't that strong because he doesn't have like a big bar. Don't hit me on the way there. Okay, good. Like his health bar is pretty normal, all things considered. Oh, damn. You know what? We gotta take this other guy out because he's doing like real damage. Yes. Hell yeah. I mean, they're both kind of really strong, honestly. I guess I'll have her do this. Damn, it's because my accuracy is lowered.
Bring it on.
Okay, let's try to. Okay, great, great. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. I mean, it's had a lot of content. Okay, what do we got here? Let's do Crescent Slash. Maybe we can inflict bleed. He's supposed to be weak to this, so let's see. Fall, fall, fall. Oh, damn. He doesn't stay down, though. He's bleeding. Great. Ooh, he's almost knocked out.
Watch me.
Honestly, can we just, like... Pretty good, pretty good. Go, go, go. Run, run. Run again. Run, run. Run, 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 run. Yeah. He's like a pirate guy. Heck yeah. This is like the best place to level up. Because you get all these nifty gifties. It's great. Okay. I didn't realize Kasuga was so low on health though. That could have been really bad. But again, now that it's like, oh, we have these checkpoints in the tower, like, that's not too bad. I could do that. I can handle that. Bro, let me look at this. I hate when that happens in games. It's the worst. Come on now. Come on. Let me open it. Okay, thank God. Finally. Finally. Let's also see, of the gear we have, like, did we, like, get better gear? No, not really. Damn. Ooh, here we go. This one's better. Chance on normal attack to apply stun. Heck yeah. Alright, what other gear have I gotten recently? Oh, he's like missing gear here, actually. I mean, maybe this would be better because I don't really need like healing. Wait, also wait, he's not, hold on, now I remember why he doesn't have anything. Because he's like not in my party. It's this guy. This brings his defense down though. This could be good. It does bring his attack down a little bit. What other things have I gotten? Oh, here, yeah, the cane, the different cane. Oh, it's just what's his face though, like. Yo, this is cool though. The dice cane. Okay, I think that's kind of it. I finally made the thumbnail for my nice. That's nice. Yeah, making those thumbnails is a lot. It's kind of a pain. Once I catch up, like, life's gonna be so much better because I'm like behind on so many Yakuza bot thumbnails, but we're gonna get together. Okay. Yeah, 7th floor. Move on. I have to start paying attention to like what I'm getting so I can like swap it in right away, because it's the other thing too, like a lot of these things do better like damage. Wind sneakers. Okay. Alright, it's getting kind of dicey now because these enemies are at my level, or they're very close, like they're almost at my exact level.
Well, I'm not backing down.
Okay, well, apparently this guy's weak to the head trauma one, so I kind of want to do that, but...
You're gonna get stomped.
I mean, let's just try this guy, though, because, like... Shoot. Nice. Okay. I forgot what the challenge is in this one. Is there a way for me to see that? I guess there's not. Oh well. Damn.
You're gonna be in a world.
I'm up.
Let's go.
I mean, we might as well just kill this guy, I guess. Okay, so...
Take this. I got this. You wanna go? Hey, hey!
Right.
I mean, let's see if Smash Step will do anything to this guy. Oh, it worked! It worked!
You're gonna get stomped. Don't get caught.
I was trying to slap part X on it in a style that fits the game, and I add the text to the title, and I added the text and made it look like the title, so it's correct and stuff. Nice. Yeah, I kind of have like templates in Canva that I made now, for like my Yakuza one, so I use like the same font in the parts every time, then change out the main images, but I try to like think of text for the image that has to do with like what's going on, and then the title. So the text I use on the thumbnail is different than the name of the video. Like I have like the Yakuza Like a Dragon logo, but then I have like, you know, oh my god, or betrayal, or truth comes out, or, you know, dungeon chaos, stuff like that. That makes it seem like a little bit. What if it's big eyes with the red arrow pointed at something? I mean, honestly, again, surprisingly effective. Like, as like a slight gag. I forgot who was making the thumbnails, like for kind of funny, but they would just make the eyes really big on everybody. Go, go, run, run. It's like, yeah, surprisingly effective. Hurts my soul. It works.
You're gonna get stomped. Here we go.
I don't want it to have like a Mimi look to it though, so. Shoot. Oh, I can never get that second one. Surprisingly effective Batbuster.
I'm up.
I'm ready now.
Could be better.
Right.
What a farce. Let's go.
Check this out.
I normally don't have her do like attacks, but. Oh my god!
I'm not backing down.
Run.
Let's go. Let's go.
Fiendish Slash. Nice. If you guys beat the high of successfully blocking all the hits in a rapid fire attack. Yes. Sekro's got that. Yeah, but Sekro's hard. Just finished last week. So much fun. Yeah, it's been great.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. So what do these like golden Scorpios or Scorpions and stuff do? Let's see who can have like different shoes. No, not items, gear. There goes. Let's see what these shoes are like. These new sneakers I got. Oh, I didn't pick them up yet. Oops, never mind. They're just gold insects. Okay. Like what? Can I like sell them? Do I make stuff with them? Wind sneakers. Let's see if these are good for anybody. Crab bitter gear. Okay. Let's see. What wind sneakers? Okay. Better defense, better magic, better agility. Let me just see who would be the best to have those. Maybe just him then. He might not be able to wear them even. It's like a mix for him. So I guess he'll have the wind sneakers then. Where'd these go? Where did they go? Hold on. I keep missing them. There they are. There they are. That's so wild because I can't beat Demon Souls. I got carried through a lot of Demon Souls. That's how I beat Demon Souls. Excuse me. Hold on. Oh yeah, I didn't. That one I don't have VODs for, unfortunately. So I'm just getting a little stretch going. I was pre being really on my VOD life. The big thing that's helped me with like getting my VODs together has been the fact that I record locally now. So because before I had to download my VOD from Twitch because I wouldn't record it locally, and that would take like hours. So it was just like a really long, arduous process to get all this stuff. I also really like recording the VODs locally because I can do like a hard start where like, because you know I set up and I make sure things are cool and I check in with y'all and then I like whatever, but like when I'm actually gonna like start to play, that's when I hit record. I explain what we're doing like I would for an intro of any other video. Let's see. I mean I guess it's worth saving that little bit of MP. It saves 8 MP, but you know, whatever, every little bit counts I guess. Hey, serious confession, I helped you to the end of Demon Souls and never beat the last boss myself. That's wild. Is that something you want to do? Like, I feel like you're owed that, you know? Okay, let's fight. I forgot what I always forget what the challenge is. So we're probably not gonna get the challenge thing, because I don't remember what it was.
Watch me.
No lie, it felt much tougher when I was doing it solo. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that to me, where it's like, yeah, hit him, boom, that's one. Got him.
I'm up.
Here we go.
Ooh, and she left him like stunned or whatever. Heck yeah. Yes. I love this new microphone.
I'm not backing down.
Poison shot. Oh heck yeah. He's got so many stats effects. He's screwed now.
This ought to help. Right. I'm ready now.
Let's go.
Yo, we're wombo comboing this guy. All just regular attacks. Oh, he's screwed now. Hell yeah. Hell yes. He was like shooting me. I don't know, maybe if there was tendency. I also think it's like really evil that in Demon Souls there's like an enemy that if they hit you, every time they hit you, you lose a level. Like, why? Why? What was the reason? Okay, well, we did the additional reward with the golden dragonfly, so yay. Office pumps. Okay, it's gotta only be for Psycho, I'm guessing. But maybe anyone can wear the office pumps. I don't know how they do it. I think they only come for Psycho. It's actually like worse stats than she has with her magical sandals. Oh well. Bummer. We can sell them though or something. It's just why, because I beat Demon. You know, it's funny because I feel like with those games, like, and I know some people have played all of them and beaten all of them and liked all of them, but generally I feel like people have like, they're like a certain kind of Souls player and they like don't vibe with the other ones. It's the only Souls player I haven't beaten. Wait, let me make sure everyone's in good health, okay. This time we're gonna read what the bonus is, because I haven't been doing that. Okay, win within 7 turns. That I can never really control though. I'm trying to win as fast as I can, always, so. All right, this one's gonna be tough because, oh, I forgot there's rules. Poison will slowly decrease your health. How is that different from any other match though? Do they mean if I poison them? Like, let me know in the chat if, oh, poison's always on. Okay. That's weird. Oh, everyone's poisoned. Oh, okay. That's wild. And you can't heal, right? I mean, honestly, what if we just...
Try this.
Do something.
You're in for it now.
See if anyone's weak to this. They're not. Maybe she can take this guy. She got him. She got him. Good job. Batbuster's secretly OP. Let's go. Yep.
Gotta do something about this. Let's go.
Nice. Inflicted bleed.
You're in it now.
Huh?
My turn.
Let's go.
That was good. I thought I maybe got too greedy trying to do the a regular attack instead of a skill. Okay, on. Give me 1 second here.
Don't get cocky.
All right. Let's have her just do a regular attack, especially because like she can leave people stunned with her regular attack.
This sucks. Pain in the ass.
Let's try to inflict bleed. We did it. We inflicted bleed. Run, run. Nice. Oh yeah. There we go. I think we did that in under 10 turns, actually. Oh, maybe not. I guess not, because we didn't get the you're eligible for more stuff. I felt like it was under 10 turns. I guess maybe it wasn't. Commander hat. Okay, does anyone want to wear this hat? Commander hat. I mean, it's okay. Worse for him. Maybe she can't wear it. Let's see. Mixed. And then our boy. It actually is only up for him. Okay, cool. He's the one wearing the commander hat. Hey, speaking of hats, the Bidoof hat. I wonder how this will work with my new headphones. If I'll need to loosen them or not. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I guess I can just loosen them up. Okay, let's see. Let me just like put them to the max size. See how that goes. Do not mock. As he's laughing at my little Bidoof buddy. Yeah, this works pretty well, actually. Yeah, they work. You just have to, like, loosen the band a little bit. Let me put the timer on for these. Also, it says my watch told me to, like, stand up. So, hold on. Let me, like, stand up real quick. I don't know if it counted it, but... see ya, Kin. Need the hat? Yeah, Pokemon Center. Have a good rest of your day. Alright. Oh man, there's a lot of grind to do. Oh man, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? This is I'm level 42. I think I'm gonna progress the story before I finish. Let's see. Cycle. Let's have her do... heal everybody, yeah. Whew, okay. Your team seems capable. Let's definitely move on. And after this one, we can take our, as the team, take our break. I'm curious what level these guys are. 10th floor. Am I allowed to give details? It depends. I think use your best judgment. If you're worried, maybe just say nothing. But, so here's the thing. Here's what I know so far. Everyone tells me that I should get to level 45 before this chapter, / before finishing this chapter. I've been working for a while at this, so I'm kind of just like, maybe I'll just do a little bit more. And if I go in a little under-leveled, I'm under-leveled. But I don't know if you know something like do what you will with that information, you know what I mean? I'm not too averse to spoilers, but I don't know. And as far as this area, I know this thing has like 30 floors because someone looked it up for me. I will say I've seen it beaten below where you are, but not often. Okay. So is it like, in your all's opinion, is it like you gotta go to 45 to beat the next section of the game? If I spoil, I'm gonna get permabanned. Oh yeah, I forgot what that was even about before. But I figured, oh, this is like a great place to just like, it's fun to, you know, do the fights and everything. All right, let's try this and see what happens. Slash is a good place to, like, you know, level up. Once I finish this one, I'm leaving so I can save. So hopefully I can, everyone's talking at once. Ah, okay. So first it's this guy. Okay. Get him, get him. Nice, one down. I recommend this tower a few times just for the gear. Yeah, it's been good so far. Definitely a lot more fun than the dungeon before that I had. Oh, I should have done the charm thing. Oh no, I did do the charm thing. Okay. Damn, this guy's like shining and stuff. Lucky, very lucky. Not the laser pointer, no! Ooh! Oh, my accuracy, that's okay. It's all business in here. Yeah, and the gear you get is really cool, so I'm liking it so far. Okay, so I think we maybe get this guy with this move. Got him. Now only one remains. I don't think he can fall in love with me, but let's try it anyway. If he could fall in love with me, ooh, baby. Secretly very strong. I don't know why it's so strong. Okay, easy peasy. We basically took no damage for that. And this guy leveled up. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hard to find the homie. What's up? What's good, hard to find? This turned out great. Now what do we got here? So I already know where this is gonna go. It's that one guy. Hell yeah, look at that. That's awesome. I'm like, just got here. I know where this is, of course, but what part of the story are we at? So I'm still in chapter 12, is it? Well, let me leave here and then we'll do a double check. Don't move on. Yeah, I want to leave. I think I'll leave it this way. And we just got to whatever this new town, new area is. Go back to entrance, yeah. Okay. Chapter 12, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so we're here. And that's what's up so far. We gave our 3 mil. And now it's like, okay, let's like prepare before we move on type thing. I'm actually doing pretty much good, but like, well, also, can I save? Okay, just got to a new town. I gotcha, no need to explain more, thanks. All right, awesome. And loving the gear I'm getting from the tower, so I'm like, okay, this is great, great place to grind. Glad I didn't spend more time in that one dungeon, just playing it over and over again. It's way easier for me for the whole party. Yeah, and I think I'll kind of just like, we'll play it by ear, because again, I'm tired of grinding at this point. Like, I'm ready to just continue, and if we lose, then I can go back to grinding. But I definitely want to do this whole arena at least once. And then we'll just see what's up from there, you know? The Mighty Lupus, thanks for the follow. Hold on, let me crack my back for a second. It didn't work. Cool. You know what? Let me stand for a bit, actually. The only con is like with how my desk is configured right now, and we have like this extra chair on the side. I can't fully move my chair out of the way. Though, you know, I could. I can move it blocking the aisle a bit because Isaiah's not here right now, so. You'll know if you need to grind. You've got this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish this tower. Some people were saying I should run through it multiple times, but I think I might just do it the one time. I don't know. Whew. Oh, sorry, I'm like yawning so much. Okay. We're officially like where people are stronger than us, so we'll see. I might need to like go back to a lower floor and rerun the lower floors. But we're just gonna try it and see what happens, you know? Okay. Oh, perfect. This guy's weak to this. Oh, wow. That was great. No one's weak to this. Is anyone weak to anything that I have? No. I'm scared the other guy's gonna hit me on the way there. Don't hit me on the way there, please. No. Okay. I think I missed like the... Run, girl, run, run, run. She didn't really get there in time, so I don't think it really counted as like the extra damage. Wow, that did a lot of damage. If Psycho dies, I die, you know? This is tough. I'm gonna assume that she's gonna be able to like do something before she gets hit, but I don't know if that's gonna be true. Wow, these people are strong. Holy cow. All right, all right. Okay.
Eyes on me.
Don't get caught. Check this out.
Okay, so now she can do just heal everybody.
Try this on your side. Give it your all, everyone. I'm ready.
Appreciate it. Let's go.
You're gonna get dumped.
Let's go.
Didn't do as much as I hoped it would. Okay, not too bad. Oh no!
Prepare to
You're gonna
suffer.
get a world.
You're
Right.
Why is he so strong? Maybe she can stun him too, so you never know. But she at least got some of her stuff back. But no, not the counter. Oh! Let's do the when it lands as a critical hit. Oh, it didn't land though. I kind of actually really like this move.
Are you quick enough?
Nice. Okay. Oh my gosh, still? Go girl, go! Go, hit him! Yes! Alright. Thanks for the follow. Okay, let's see. Alright, now... I mean, honestly, poison shot?
A gift for you. Let's go. I got this. Bring it on. Let's go. Let's cover this.
Yo, we did it! Hey Jen, did you hear I was a rabbit in today's stream? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is this a kind of funny thing? I had to leave for a bit. How's the grind coming? It's going good. We are leveling up. We have done 10 floors, and there's a checkpoint every 5 floors, which we learned through Google and confirmed via doing it. And yeah. Oh, Sarah named the pinatas after... Oh, nice. No, I didn't hear about that. That's funny. I know she had like Ben in there for a while. So we got some amulet. Ignore the dog outside. That's gonna be an accessory, right? Something amulet. I just want to see what these are. Right? Maybe he can't wear it. Thunder God's amulet. I think that's what we got. Okay, well that's not gonna help anybody. What is fortune dice? I think it just makes it so that you have better luck or something. Okay, cool. I don't think there's anything then to do from here. So we do want to heal. We definitely at least want Psycho to... We'll have her actually heal herself and Adachi. Yeah, and Viva Pinata. You know, I also have never played Viva Pinata, so I feel like I gotta go play it. I had no idea what it was about, and then when Sarah was explaining it on the show last week, I was like, whoa, what's going on? Okay. Let's go. It was honestly very dark. Yeah, like I thought it was just about like hitting piñatas. Like I don't know what I thought it was about, but it was not what it actually is about. If you're not feeling confident, you can return. Okay. Piñatas kill each other to eat their life candy inside. Yeah. It is a lot more grim than I expected. Okay, we can get the silver bracelet. Okay, now everyone's officially like stronger than us. We could die here, y'all. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna go in and try it out. If we die here, that is what it is, you know?
Watch me.
Let's see.
Okay, nobody's weak to anything. I mean, honestly... But do we want to do it on like the fancy guy? We'll do it on the fancy guy. Is it a robot though? Can a robot even be poisoned? These are robots, right? So that's the thing. Can a robot be charmed? Probably not. Oh, these things are strong as hell. Okay, well.
I'm not backing down.
Let's try this. And let's see. Oh, it doesn't do much. Damn, this is hard. Okay, let's try to do like the rapid shot. Still not much. Maybe she can stun. She does have the possibility of leaving an enemy stunned. Essence bone crushing. Screw it, let's do this. I don't think we've ever seen this animation specifically with the bat. But he doesn't have bones, he's a robot. Yeah, but Wally and Eve, they're both robots though, that's the difference. Run, run, take advantage now. Okay, does he have like, I mean he has this. But, let's try sniper shot. It really didn't do much. It's so hard to like do anything. Oh no. Now they're all taunted. So they're just gonna do these regular whack moves. I think, right? Or maybe not. Or maybe not, I don't know. Let's just have her do this, because like... I guess she became not taunted anymore. I guess just head trauma, but like... I don't know. Damn, this is hard. Whew. Even though I'm not gonna play Ichin because it doesn't have English voice, I'm glad that it was remade and coming to us. Yeah, I'm gonna miss having the English voice acting, honestly. It's just like a little easier for me to consume, but still very much looking forward to it. It's gonna be really cool to play a game from this franchise like while everyone else is playing it, because obviously I'm playing this like after the fact. I mean, I guess just like... Hey, that actually, honestly, that kind of works better than what I was doing before. He's still just enraged, so he's just gonna keep... Oh my god. We really need Psycho to get to go, though. And heal everybody. Psycho, you gotta heal everybody.
Try this on the side. Let's do this together. This ought to help.
Thank you. Cool. You're in for it.
I mean, maybe this will actually be pretty good then. I mean, it was pretty good.
You're gonna get stumped.
All right. Like some good old-fashioned punches, I feel like worked better than everything else. With Ichi at level 43, I definitely think you can do the story combat here, but you still have to be smart. I had Harry not personally bring up the business. She was helpful for me in this area. The business management. She just saw blood out the back of his head when you hit him with a bat, so who knows? Yeah, maybe it's just a man inside a robot costume. I don't actually know.
Nice.
I assume these were robots.
Sweet.
But I guess I have no way of knowing, you know? Okay, nice. So let's see if anyone can wear this silver bracelet. I mean, up 5 for magic, though. I feel like if anyone needs to have magic, it's maybe... actually, maybe. I mean, why not? Where's the silver bracelet? Oh, maybe he can't wear it. Because I'm not seeing it in here. Yeah, I guess we'll give Kasuga the silver bracelet. Sure. Janet, were you recently talking about an animated Pokemon wallpaper? Yes, I was talking about that on MinMax. I use Wallpaper Engine. It's like a free thing on Steam, but you can do it without Steam too. And you can look up like a bunch of different wallpapers. They have a lot of anime ones, and it's funny because... Give me a second. Sorry. Oh, I'm also done with the Bidoof hat now. Unless someone wants to redeem it again. What was it? Hold on, I gotta catch my breath for a second. There we go. Again, I talk really fast. And since I'm the only one that talks here, it's like nonstop and I run out of air. You can use other stuff outside of Steam, but I use Steam. And yeah, you can run wallpaper. It's like an animated wallpaper or video wallpaper, and I have it on one of my monitors, and it's Bulbasaur, and it's adorable. But yeah, Bidoof hat, nice. Bringing it back. Back before you had a chance to miss it. This is great because I haven't resized my headphones yet for it either, so there we go. Okay, I got you. I appreciate it. I do like this hat. It's very cute. Whew, okay. Let's see how we're doing. Everybody's good. And what floor are we heading to now? 13. 2 more and then we can save. Like 2 more and we hit a checkpoint. Yippee. 44 to 45. All right, let's give it a go.
You're gonna get a
Take this. Take this.
Okay. Ow. What the heck?
You're gonna get stomped. Here we go.
You're in for it now.
Oh, I would love to hit this person, but I'm kind of far away. Because they can't interrupt your attack. Let's go for it. Oh, don't hit me. Okay. Damn. It said they were weak to that, but it didn't really work. Ugh. I wanted to hit more people, but so there's just like a lot of enemies here. Okay, reckless charge is definitely going to be the move here, but can I do it on this side instead? Oh, they're not like lined up well. Wow, they're lined up pretty well here.
Let's go.
Okay.
Watch me. I'm not back.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, got him. Wait, he's at way too strong of a health. This seems good, but like I have to make it really far across. And that's what I'm worried about. Because it's not like a good line to get there. Guess let's just try this guy. Maybe kind of a waste of a turn. But like, I don't want him attacking us just because he's alive, you know?
I'm not backing down.
Nice. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out on Psycho. Oh! I don't like that at all. Oh no. We're definitely gonna have to heal everybody when we wake up from this because... Oh, okay, well they woke me up. They ended up waking me up, so good enough, works for me. I mean, kind of works out. I mean, not my favorite result of things, but it could be way worse. Nice. And his fists are actually just really strong on their own. Let's just try to... A haunting energy. Damn, everybody's attack went up. We will have her just heal everybody. Oh, magical concert. Hmm.
Try this on the side. Give it your all, everyone. I'm ready now.
I mostly heal everyone fully anyway, so it's not as necessary. I would love to hit this guy, but I don't know if I'm gonna get interrupted on my way there. I think we got an Alice. Don't hit me. Great. All right, only 3 left. Nice. Great, 2 left. Okay, that's not too bad. Status effect? Could be worse. Shoot, I want to hit the other guy. Damn. Well, since this guy's on the floor already. Okay. Nice. Not bad, not bad.
Strong.
And everyone's actually pretty much at full health, so now we got this armor. Something armor. This is an S. Maybe he just can't wear it? Something armor. Maybe just none of them can wear it? Is it maybe under like accessories though instead? Could that be it? One second, I got a text message. Okay, let's see. I mean, armor's gotta be, like, your shirt, right? Oh, no, it's not. Lowers attack but raises defense. Well, maybe for someone that's better than what they have on. Nah. I love this because she can't be stunned. I mean, I guess just probably not, right? Just watching out whatever I missed. Love this game and every other Yakuza game. I've been playing Fire Emblem for the past 8 hours. Nice. So we're on this is my first This is my first playthrough. We're on chapter 12. And what else? We finally got to the next area, and we paid the 3 mil that we need to pay to, like, for the campaign or whatever, and now we're grinding through this tower that apparently has like 30 floors. I'm currently under leveled for the parts that I'm at, but I've been doing pretty well. So I'm hoping that I can at least get to 15 or past 15 so that I'll hit that checkpoint, because there's a checkpoint every 5 levels. Worst case scenario, hey, we died. It's fine. You know. I guess I should start also putting my money away though for when I die. Okay, these are officially over our levels now. So that's kind of scary, but let's try it. Let's go for it. Let's believe.
Let's do it.
This could be better.
I'm not backing down.
Maybe this was too much, but oh god. Is anyone weak to this by chance? No, no one? Okay. Who's the weakest person here? I guess this guy. Almost.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go.
Oh.
I got this.
Come on, come on. This guy's weak to Fiendish Slash, but I kind of want to do this, but it's like I don't think I'm going to make it in time. You know, Reckless Charge could be good though, because then we can hit a couple people on our way there. Oh, almost, almost. What a bummer. Woo. Okay, we definitely need what's her face to heal everybody.
I'm not backing down.
Ugh.
Take your best shot.
You're gonna get stomped.
Guess we're Divine Shot again? I don't know. Maybe it's a little too much, but And then girl, you just gotta heal everybody. Okay, restore all allies HP. Ooh, hey, what's up, Joe? How's it going?
Hold it together.
I'm not backing down.
Please be enough. Yes. Nice.
You're in for it now.
Damn. He's really good. I feel like my fists were like secretly really powerful, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're just okay. Okay, she got a little messed up, but you know what? Screw it. Because if she dies, we're screwed. How does everyone feel about bringing Kira back for Yakuza 8? He obviously has to die in that one, right? What else would bring back? Doing all right. How's everything else? It's good. It's good. You know, people are in good spirits, good health, working. I guess we're all working right now. Maybe Maggie finished work. She teaches, so I think she might already be home, but or she's on her way home if she's not already home. Okay, let's see. Try Bat Breaker? Damn, man, this guy's strong as hell. Rapid shot, maybe? No, I don't have anything left for this guy. Is this guy secretly way weaker than the other guy? Yeah, he is. Let's kill this guy first, actually, then. Ugh, maybe he's not. They're both like pretty strong. Let's just have her heal everybody. This is like so rough.
Could be better.
Damn, now I don't know what he decides he wants to guard like perfectly. Okay, not terrible. Just bleed, please. Inflict bleed. Oh, thank God. I mean, literally all I can do is like punch people. I guess we will just focus on this guy. He's like super strong. We're gonna have her heal Kasuga. And maybe just like... That's probably too much though. Okay, pretty good. Don't hit me on the way there, please. No. Damn. I should have known I was gonna miss. Oh my gosh, this guy's a freaking tank.
Hold it together. Come on now.
Oh no. You know what? Go ahead. I don't care. Please die. Finally. Gosh, this guy's so strong. Whew. Okay, she's gonna heal everybody next. Actually, no, she probably won't. I don't know if this is gonna work because... Finally! Go, 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 girl, go. Go, go. Go, go, go.
Let's go. Get alive.
You're in for it now.
I'm gonna risk it a little bit. Oh, the risk paid off. The risk paid off. Go. Okay, great. Because now she got like a little bit of MP back before she heals everybody. Janet, what is the work method you always talk about? Oh, Pomodoros. Pomodoros. But when I do the Pomodoro method, I do take the break. So it's supposed to be like 25 minutes, 5-minute break. And you do, I think, 4 Pomodoros before you take your big break, which is like a half-hour break. Or something like that. I might be butchering that a little bit, but just look up Pomodoro method. There's even like, someone made a timer that you can use. Obviously, it's just like, oh, it's 25-minute increments. Where you can track your Pomodoros and your projects. And you can like sign up with them for life for like $5 or something. So I have an account with them just because I'm like, oh, it's not that much money and I have it forever, so sure. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. And I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, that's the Pomodoro method. Other similar hacks I do now that I've gotten into vinyl and I have like my new record player. Steve Lacy's album Gemini writes, it's like half an hour. So I'll like put the record on, and when I have to flip it, like maybe I'll switch tasks or something, or I'll like listen to the whole album while I like clean up my room or something, and I kind of helps me like keep time and stuff. Weird thing about people young enough to not know about Kiryu. I never played Yakuza on the PS2. I just jumped on board Yakuza 0. Yeah, I definitely think it could be a lot of people's first Yakuza. The vinyl collection is small. It is small, as it is an expensive hobby, as you know. I did look through your collection a bit too, Joe, when you had put out that link. Either maybe you sent it directly to me, or maybe you put it on Twitter. I don't remember. Right now I have probably maybe like 7 vinyl or something. I have, let's see if I can remember all them. And me and Isaiah kind of share a collection. So like he bought the Steve Lacy album. It's kind of his, but obviously we like, there's only like 1 record player. It's technically mine, but like we obviously share it. So I have Gemini Rights by Steve Lacy, Foo Fighters' first album, even though it's like, I'm bummed that Foo Fighters doesn't have like a fancier pressing of all of their albums. Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. The Jack and Daxter soundtrack on vinyl from Limited Run. That one's one of my favorites. Awesome sounds. Chicory from Ship to Shore. What other ones I had? I did have a Childish Gambino one, but it got kind of fucked up. So like I had sprayed Febreze without realizing that it was uncovered. So like the album's kind of like shitty quality now. So I have to replace that. The Foo Fighters Greatest Hits. Yeah. Great band. They have so many good albums. And then a couple less good ones in the modern era. But yeah, Greatest Hits is a fun way to go if you like don't want to just pick an album. What else do I have? Oh, Bo Burnham's Inside. That was also an Isaiah pick. I like Inside as well a bunch. That's before he released like the fancy one at Target. But like the collection is like super well done. So, or that record is well done rather. I think that's all of them. Oh, and Isaiah bought like the soundtrack to The Lion King, but it sucks ass. Like the soundtrack, like the quality of the record is really bad. Cause like, I'm guessing Disney just like printed it and didn't give a shit when they printed it. Like, obviously the music itself is great, but like that vinyl's awful. Like I give that vinyl an F. And then I ordered it, but it hasn't come in yet. I'll
take it.
Yay, leveling up. I got, and we get the additional reward, a pearl. I got, freaking Tyler, the Creator's Flower Boy album. Yeah, I think it is a picture disc, but actually, is it? It might not be. I don't know, but it's bad. It's all I know that it's bad. My goal, it's like a low-key goal because like I didn't like write it in my resolutions, but I would love to buy at least 1 new album a month and make that like my vinyl of the month. So since I like impulse bought, it's so funny too because I was on TikTok while my Chia video was like exporting for like the preview, and I stayed up all night doing that because I didn't manage my time well. So I like had code fairly early and just kept like not finishing the project. And then I was like, shit, it's due tomorrow. I really want a video version. So then I like was up late editing the video, and I went on TikTok while I was exporting, and I saw this one creator who like they specialize in vinyl stuff, and they were like, oh, Tyler's Flower Boy, and it's got like, I love vinyl that has like different color or like just like a funkier print to it. Obviously we can debate the sound on like black versus like other colors, but I just like having colored vinyl. I think it's fun. And they had it back in stock on his website, and the guy was like, oh, they sell out all the time, so like you're gonna want to get this right now. And I was like, fuck. So then I went and got it. I don't even think it's sold out yet, which is funny. I definitely gave into like the influencer culture there, but I love Tyler's last couple albums, so I'm cool having it. I really want to get his most recent album on vinyl, but he doesn't have a vinyl printing of that. He only has that on what is it, on like CD, I think. What is his store? He has his own store. What the fuck is his store called? It's like,
Man, my back is killing me.
damn, I don't know, but I bought like direct from his site. It might be like, yeah, Golf Wing, because it's like his same brand or whatever. Let's see, what does he have for the vinyls here? Let me see. I'm curious if it's still in stock. I'm like, this didn't sell out at all. Igor, yeah, that's the I want Igor, and I want like, there's a print that is sold out of, it's like his face, like the blank face, and it's like a pink vinyl. Or he has an Igor special edition, also sold out vinyl, that has like a really funky like art print on the front, and it's like a mint green. Right now the only vinyl he has in stock, he does have like Igor, like the regular vinyl in stock. And you know what, he finally did sell out of the Flower Boy vinyl. It's like with the orange print on it. So that'll be, I don't know when that's coming in yet, because it hasn't shipped yet, I don't think, but I'm hoping that could be February's vinyl. I don't know. Typically I do want to just go to the record store and look around and buy it like that, and not just like buy direct from people's sites and stuff, because I think you can kind of make like an evening of it, an afternoon of it. But yeah, so it's slowly growing. Okay, the camera user films. Yeah, the color vinyl was really fun. Yeah, picture discs are super low quality. I bought a Selena record recently and was so disappointed. And I opened it as a picture disc. The other thing I really want to buy soon is more protective items. I did get a cleaning brush for Christmas, or for my birthday. And like this weird little, like, it's not a liquid, but it's like a thing you dip the needle into to like clean the needle. But I want more cleaning stuff, and I want better sleeves. Like I've recently learned about like, oh, you don't want a paper sleeve because it damages more. So oh yeah, absolutely. I'm down. Let me know when you're coming through, and we will try to like carve out as much time as we can to hang out with you. I always like hanging out with people when they come to visit. So yeah, please let me know when you're coming through. Let's see. Do we want all? Yeah, let's do all. The vinyl that I really want right now, that maybe I'll put it on like a birthday list or something. I gotta look it up. It's let me try to look it up. Okay, it's like so expensive, but it's the Caifanes El Silencio vinyl, because it has like, it's like a, well, now I wonder though, will it sound as good? Because it's like a, where it spins and you like see it move. I don't know how to explain that. There's like a word for it. But let me try to see if I can get more specifics on it. Yeah, I don't know the name for that, but where it's like when it plays, you like see the stuff move around. But then is that quality bad because it's like also like a picture disc, or is it different? I don't know. Either way, I want it. Yeah, the animate thing. There's a name for that though, when it animates like that. All right, one floor and then we can save. But yeah, I've really been enjoying having some vinyls. Lenticular? And did I say that right? And that sounds right. Oh no. Oh no, not the animals. Fallen Alice cannot be revived. Alright, bet. Let's go. I'm a little worried about this. We'll see how it goes. Did anyone ever beat the final dungeon in this game? Yeah, sound off if it applies.
Take your best shot.
I'm not backing down.
Don't get cocky.
Okay, so who's first? This guy? I think rapid shot is gonna be good,
I got this.
but it's not nearly as cool in person, unfortunately. Oh, bummer. You have to either blink really fast or like have a flashing light. Oh, weird. I still want it, but I'm ready now to be disappointed by it. But it's like very like low on my list because it's like that's not an album that I listen to a lot regularly anyway. And since it's expensive, it's the kind of thing that like, oh, maybe I'll put it on like a birthday Christmas list and someone can just make that a gift because I don't want to buy it myself. Okay, yeah, I think Fiendish Slash. I probably should have tried to poison,
Right.
I think I'll just do a regular attack. Work on getting my MP up while everyone's still healthy.
I'm ready now.
Ugh.
Watch me.
Okay, poison shot, let's go. It didn't work. So that did one something. Let's see if Batbreaker is higher. 249. Okay. I think she can still like we can wait to heal. We have like one more turn I think before we have to heal. Hopefully she doesn't get attacked though, because oh, don't hit me. Okay, Adachi. I think he can still. The lower the MP, the higher the damage. This could be good. How low is my MP? The 84 is not that low, but it's like not 100 or anything. So let's. Oh shoot! I can't do that one on the tiger. Okay. Let's roll the dice with all the HP. Let's go with this one. Yes, we got bleed, y'all. We got bleed. There's a Jack White album that he specifically made. That he specifically over-engineered the vinyl, so it has all the weird qualities to it. Both sides are different speeds, hidden songs under the labels. Yeah, it's wild. All right, let's see. Who do we got here? Let's try the poison again. Because since we know we're leaving after this, we can use all our MP. We don't have to worry about conserving MP as much. Which, on that note, what if we just like? Not bad, not bad. Okay, just to be safe, I think we'll just heal everybody. It's definitely overkill, but like, why not? Again, we're already almost done with this area, so. Okay, Haywire Havoc. Hopefully it lands. It did, great. Did great damage. I guess let's try the poison again, because even without landing, it does pretty good damage. And then, yeah, screw it. Why not? Maybe we're getting a little greedy here. Yay! We did it!
Too easy, I'm afraid.
Okay. I don't know what the extra thing was, but we did not get it. So now we have this bag. Where's this bag at? Is the bag not just an accessory? Something bag. Okay, let's see. Amulet, Black belt, gloves, insoles. Maybe none of these people can wear the bag. Courage pendant. Where is this bag at? What the heck? Oh, you're right. Maybe it is a weapon. Oh, it's not, which is weird. Maybe it's a weapon for somebody. Maybe like she has to have a different job to use that or something. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good guess though. It probably is, but like under a different context. Just on the off chance I get into a fight and I can't get away, let's just have her heal Kasuga. Spent like 150 hours maxing stuff out. I thought it would be cool to get the platinum trophy, but it isn't worth it. I played the game and it was great, and I'm more than satisfied. Okay, maybe some registering to do. I'd like to give you some stuff. Okay. Where's the bank, though? Is it just going to be at one of these grocery stores? Will it be at any of these stores? Or is it going to be only in the... only in this one? I feel like it's only going to be in this one. I think I have 3 treatments left, and I just stopped there. Still one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, there are those games. Like, I'm having that issue with Cult of the Lamb. I kind of stopped playing it for a bit. I beat it. That was great. Congrats to me. But I would like the platinum. But the no-hit boss, specifically the one that has, like, all the projectiles, is so hard to do, even with trying to choose it. And I still want it. Like, I'm not giving up quite yet, but I'm taking a break because I'm like, all right, there's other things I can be doing with this time.
Earlier, some lady and I got into it when we were on the escalator.
Really? Why?
Oh, you were standing on the left side, weren't you?
Yes. How'd you know? Was that wrong?
Okay, unlike Kanto, Kansai people stand on the right, so you were probably in her way.
That would explain it. Why do Kanto and Kansai have to be so different? Anyone know which side people from Chubu stand on?
Couldn't tell you. Just don't stand in the middle.
Why don't we stop by Nagoya on the way back and find out?
You're only saying that because you're hungry for kishimen noodles.
Not necessarily. I just want a change of pace.
Don't lie, you had noodles on the brain.
Hey, what were you talking about again?
Yeah, nothing important, apparently.
I did find a collectible while hiding in here. I just unlocked the taxi here. Still mad that I never got the platinum BRB because of the last bullshit trophy. What was the trophy? I wouldn't get the platinum BRB just because I don't like the game. Oh wait, shoot, is there like no way to... Oh no, here it is, here it is. Bro, I'm stuck. Get me out of here. There it goes. ATM. Perfect. Deposit money. Okay. You're a massive, that's what I know. I'm just like running through the areas. Forgetting 3 text messages at the end of the game, but they never explain how to get the other 2. Damn, they just give them to you randomly. Ah, that's rough. I'm sorry there's not a guide out there for it. I'm sure there is somewhere. I'm like, no, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight anyone right now. Other than the people that I'm fighting in the tower. Damn. I'm gonna see if I can escape. I just don't want to do it.
Watch me.
Right. I got this.
Yay. Damn. No, leave me alone. Damn it. Run. I'm like spinning the camera like crazy. I'm like, let me just see where I have to go. Okay, time to go to my favorite restaurant. Fell off of them both. Demon Souls was cool, but because it was the first time I made any progress, and from some game, Control just didn't grab me. Oh man, I loved Control, but you're not the first person to say that Control didn't grab you. Oh no! Oh, I left all my money. Damn it. I don't have any money left. Shoot. Well, you know what? Let's just fight these guys. And get our money that way. Never mind, I'm down to fight now.
Take this. Don't get a gift for you.
I'm down to fight. That's so funny. What an unfortunate coincidence. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I don't die during this fight. Jeez. It is kind of tough, actually. Hopefully that means it pays decent. Alright, oh, let's just do poison shot.
Check this out. Oh yeah?
Here we go.
It's a little risky because Costco could get hit here.
Let's go.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Come on. Let's go.
Okay, this could be good.
No mercy.
Damn. I kind of feel like I can just... I mean, it didn't work out the way I wanted to, but it's okay.
Please.
Great. Oh no, not her yet.
You're in for it now.
You wanna go?
Right.
Okay, she's gonna heal. What's his face?
I got this.
Feel better.
Watch
Thanks, yo. I'm up.
It's just Fiendish Slash again.
You're gonna get
This guy's strong, man.
Bring it on.
Finally. Damn, still only 950. But hey. Oh my god, and there's one right here. That's so funny. I didn't realize there was also one, like an ATM right here. I didn't have to go nearly that far. That's so funny. Damn. Well, now we know. And then just next door is the restaurant. Let me in. Yummy.
Delicious.
Is Dark Souls on Switch worth it? I would go to Digital Foundry for that. If you really want, like, you know, a super intensive, what's the word? Technological breakdown. I never really heard anyone complain about it, so I feel like it's fine. Also, sidebar, I forgot who did it, but someone did a, can we beat Demon Souls, or Dark Souls rather, on Switch, like on a plane ride or something? Or a flight, rather. I know I said plane ride. And it was like such a good video. I forgot who did it, though. No, don't fight me. I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to fight other people. Alright, this may be where we finally die, but before we do that, I'm gonna take one last break in the stream, so I'll be back in just a few minutes, so hang tight.
Man, my back is killing me. Man, my back is killing me. Man, my back is killing me. Man, my back is killing me.
killing me. Man, my back is killing me. Man, my back is killing me.
All right. Here we are. We're back, and I'm debating if I want to eat the Snickers bar or not. Because dinner's like pretty around the corner. So I feel like that could be fine to wait. We also have like a little bit left. I'm gonna lean on no. If it was earlier in the stream, I think I would, but it'll be like a treat for later, like a reward.
My back is killing me.
Man, I gotta try Hollow Knight again. I feel like this comes up like every stream, like someone's retrying Hollow Knight, or maybe it's just the same person mentioning it multiple times. I don't think it is though, because I don't think. Actually, shoot, maybe. I don't know. No, because I feel like Chester Eugene. This is like someone else mentioned it last time I streamed. All right. Anyway, let's go. We're wondering like when our luck will run out. Did we save? We did save, right? Now I can't remember. Let's just leave, because I don't know if we saved or not. I just don't remember, and I don't want to risk it. Let's know for a fact that we saved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did save, but... Okay, now we know for a fact we saved, so... Yeah, I don't think I ever mentioned Hollow Knight, but love the game. Okay, we probably can't do this. This is probably too hard for us. But let's try anyway. Sorry, girl. I just ran right into you. Let's see. Need sometimes maybe I should give it another shot when I didn't enjoy the first time. Feel the way about Hollow Knight and so many others. Yeah, that's fair. I don't do a lot of running it backs, I will say. Hollow Knight was just kind of too hard for me, and I couldn't understand what was up with the map. But I only played it for like a very little bit of time, so that's why I want to try it again. What about Nobody Saves the World? I just played the game a few weeks ago. But like in relation to what? I love Nobody Saves the World. There's a lot of there's a lot of enemies here. Let's just go for it. Damn. Okay, he's weak to Batbuster. No one who's damaged is weak to it. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ugh. Well, screw it. I'm just gonna have her do a regular attack for now, because maybe she can also stun this guy. Or maybe not. Everyone lost MP. That's BS. Reckless charge could be good for this one. Hopefully I hit all the people along the way. We did a little bit. We got a little bit done. Great, great, perfect. Okay, I hope this will be enough to kill him. Great. Now we'll work on that guy behind us. So he's actually like the weakest of everybody left. But I'm also like, how much damage is he really gonna... Oh yeah, no, he's dead. He died. Oh my gosh, okay, great. She could actually use more of her MP back, if possible, so... And then I think on the next turn she'll have to heal, but for now she's okay. That's not too bad. Accuracy falling. Okay, Fiendish Slash is a classic.
Bring it on.
Let's go. I got this.
Damn. Whoop. Oh, thank God I did the perfect block there. Okay, she has to heal everybody when she gets back, or else like we're done. I think this could work. Oh no, it missed. Shoot, is she coming for me? Is he coming for me? Who's he coming for? Oh, thank God. By me, I mean, Psycho. Restore all allies. Yep. Okay, let's see. We got a couple people left. Let's try to get this guy. Great, he died. Perfect. Oh yeah, I know. I feel like Dead Space would totally be your jam. But for me with Dead Space, like it's been a mixed bag. Like my first like 6 hours, fantastic. The middle part, I feel like it kind of showed some of its like age a bit. I'm hoping to finish it today though. I generally really enjoy it, but some things really pissed me off about it. So, you know, definitely not without. It definitely has aged a little bit. You know, let's try rapid shot on this guy.
Take this. A gift for you.
Nice.
I got this.
Nice. Okay, this is just for Psycho to get some MP back. Nice, and she stunned him, which is great. Hell yeah, wombo combo. Yes. Hell yeah. Good job, Psycho. Good job, Psycho. Everyone get closer. Move in. Move in. Get your MP back, girl. Go. Why is everyone so far away? Still stunned. Great. I considered like skipping him and going straight to Psycho just for like the hidden, but I didn't want him to get like not stunned. Oh, perfect. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. Notice issues environment looks the same, and even that doesn't really matter because it's pitch black most of the time. The areas are very samey for the most part. Some stuff does change as you go on. Like there's kind of like a more like gardeny area. But yeah, I mean, you're not off base with that. I think though it does fall into some of the pitfalls that Resident Evil falls into in terms of like, I don't know, annoying things you have to do. But I will say, like, it's, as far as survival horror goes, and I'm no expert in the genre by any means, I'm surprised at how much ammo you get in that game. Like in Resident Evil, I feel like it's all avoiding combat, all kind of stealth stuff, like other than boss fights. And even then, it's like you have limited ammo, so you have to be kind of smart about it. But here, I feel like I'm getting ammo almost all the time, which I don't mind. I think it makes for a more enjoyable experience in the context of that game. But it is something that surprised me. Like you can do some pretty wild stuff there. So where would the mask be? Head, right? Because what's it? It's like Masquerade Mask or something. Huh, maybe it's not. What? Just can no one wear this? Huh, maybe it's an accessory? That wouldn't make any sense though. I mean, gas mask isn't. Oh, it is an accessory. I don't think it's better than what we already have. Power ring. It is cool that you're unable to be affected by rage, but I know it doesn't seem worth it. It feels closer to a shooter than RE. The enemies that spawn behind you are constantly such a pain. It is a little. It's definitely more action oriented than like old school RE. So it's more like modern, like mid franchise Resident Evil. I don't know. All right. Well, everyone's looking good. Again, when will our luck run out? I don't know. We're gonna go until the wheels fall off on this one. Okay. Let me sit down again too. Hold on. Sorry if you can hear me breathing. I feel a little winded today for some reason. Let's go move this. All right. Back's doing a lot better. Thanks for asking. I feel like I'm at like maybe an 8 out of 10 if 10 is fully recovered. Like it used to be if I turn this way, like I feel like a lot of tension pull. I still feel a little bit of that, but also might just be from like twisting in general. So it's not too bad. I am making this like my active recovery week where, you know, I'm trying to hit stretching and moving a little bit more, but I'm not going back to the gym or skating yet. I'm hoping I can do that next week. I've discovered late in life the story and games is very important to me. As far as story and gameplay are concerned, Hades did those two better than any other game I've played. I don't know since when. Yeah, Hades is another one I have to go back and finish. Well, we'll see if I can. I don't know when the sequel's gonna come out, so I might just wait. But I should probably like start jotting down some of those games that I'm like looking to play. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Woo. All right. Citizens win without using recovery skills. I mean, I'm not gonna promise that at all. I probably won't do that, frankly. Because I'm under leveled, so I have to heal. I have no choice but to heal.
Let's go. Take your best shot. Take this.
Something it's called Juggalo.
Cool. Going in.
So close. Oh no, okay, yay, he didn't hit me. Yay. And now all my MP is back. Actually, I might have already been back because I think I leveled up at the last one. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, there's only him left. Okay, we might actually be able to do this. Let's do... He is pretty strong still, so let's do poison shot. Oh, wow.
Moving up in the world.
Yo, and we got our additional reward. Let's go. So this is just an item, yes? We did really well on that floor. It was kind of ridiculous. Okay, 18, 19, 3 more floors to go. And I can save. Yippee! Woo, 48 to 49. Curse substitute. There's no way I'm winning within 7 turns, but we also said that last time, so maybe it'll be fine.
Don't waste my time.
Okay. Woo. Let's do the shot again.
Take this. Try this.
Oh.
Here we go.
Well. Definitely doing that right now.
Let's do this together.
They're really strong.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're in for it now.
Shoot, they're like all moving around. Okay, not bad, not bad. Nice. At least we got one. We got one. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay, now it's... Shoot. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm just trying to think of what I want to do.
You're in for it now.
I'm not backing down.
Bring it on.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
I don't know, maybe that's overkill. Thank God. Okay, so another heal, everybody.
Get this out. Give it your all, everyone.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's see.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Eyes on me.
Low the MP, the higher the damage. Critical.
Bring it on.
I'm not backing down.
This is maybe overkill for this enemy, I don't know. Yeah, it was definitely overkill. Well, now we know to just use it against somebody else. And then he's great, but he's been using a lot of his like big attacks, so I guess just try to deal with this guy. Oh, that's pretty good, pretty good.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna have her do all so she can heal herself and Kasuga. Well, I didn't play any Dead Space today. I've been playing offline for Dead Space. I did do one stream of it on Friday as part of my Best Of series, which if you want to check it out, you can watch the VOD on YouTube. That's not a stream game I'm doing. I kind of only pick one game to stream regularly, and then that'll be on Tuesdays, and then on Friday I just do like taste testing whatever new game came out. So yeah, so we've been playing Yakuza for like months. I've been playing like for months of this game, and we're getting close to the end. I don't think I'll be able to finish it before February because February is tomorrow. But we're making good progress. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? Okay, I saw clips on Twitter. I figured we were doing it up with... Yeah, now I'm just playing offline, but I am, I know Yakuza Week 2, it might need to happen. That's sort of, well, one, I like just, genuinely I enjoy just making content. Like, it's fun for me. I like it. That's why I do this career. But I really like doing those threads because they, to me, it's like, okay, I know I don't stream every game I play, and y'all are so awesome in that so often when I have clips of games I'm playing, y'all are like, oh my god, stream this. I would love for you to stream this, da-da-da. I can't and won't. It's not feasible to stream every game, obviously. So, like, having these clips, it's like, okay, you guys can kind of follow along my playthrough a little bit. And as a bonus for me, it's a way for me to kind of document my time with the game and remark on what I like, what I don't like, things that happen. So yeah, hopefully people get a kick out of those threads. I do like doing them. I did one for Uncharted not too long ago. Yeah, just an offline playthrough for me. I don't think I'll be able to finish it tonight because there's not that many hours left in the day, and I think I want to do some other things with my evening to relax, but it's like I have it like right around the corner, so I'm like, I think I'm on chapter like 8 of 12 or something, so still a couple hours left, but we'll see. Okay, so for him, I'm not really doing any big attacks because I don't have that much MP left. Great job, Psycho. Great job. All right. I know I'm talking to them like they can hear me, but this was good actually. This did like hella damage, so. Woo. Good job. Okay, he's almost dead. But for the sake of getting her MP back, we're just gonna attack.
I'm struggling here. Bring it on.
I don't know if it'll land, but... Yay, it landed. Woo!
Watch me make your best shot.
Okay, now I have to heal everybody again. Hopefully she'll get to just attack next so she can get her MP back. Plus she does now have a chance to stun enemies, which is like huge. Okay, he's done now. Alright, alright. They can. Wait, what was our in response to? Let's see. Oh, they can hear you? Oh, yeah. I like to think they can hear me. Ooh, 2 more. Ooh, you know what? Do we want to restore his MP? We might as well. We're really cheap in this game.
Very good.
Oh, but he's a little drunk now, though, is the only thing. Is there something that doesn't get people drunk? But I only want MP. I don't want to use the HP ones. We got a lot of this mysterious fruit. Let's give her a little bit of MP too. Oh. I know it's probably better to like cook and stuff, but I don't know. Whatever. It's wild that we've spent so much time playing this game, and yet there's still so many mechanics I haven't dug into. And I know it's kind of the nature of like games like this, but every part of this game is good, and it's kind of crazy. I find myself talking to you because the game's a lot. Like, oh my god, you did not. Well, it just makes me want to try this game again. I only dropped it because it felt like the combat was monotonous. Okay, yeah. So the combat, Rainy Monday, and I hate to be like, 10 hours. I hate to be that person. But I will say, like, when I started this game, I'm like, the combat's like kind of basic. And everyone's like, it gets better, like, just wait. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm playing it regardless. Like, it wasn't bad to me, but it just was very basic. And while it's not the most complicated thing in the world by any means, I really like the combat. I think it's layered in really fun ways. I mean, I think if you've been watching this stream for a bit, you can kind of see how the gear and people's abilities and like buffs and stuff, or like stuff that they can do on the field, really comes through. Like, you can get into these really interesting combos of, oh, this enemy's stunned and they're downed, and then I have this thing where enemies have like a percentage chance to hit an enemy when the enemy's down, and then it's like you're just like mowing through people, basically. It's so cool. God. So I do think the combat definitely improves, but I never really felt like it was bad. It just felt like pretty like minimal, like there wasn't a lot going on. So I like the way the combat's progressed. So I've really enjoyed this game, and I think the combat definitely does start off kind of weak. Have you played Octopath? It has similar combat mechanics. Your party's jobs and skills are really unique. Combos. No, Octopath is tough for me because I've tried playing it a couple times, or I've played it at least for the like best of watch. And something about the way they teach you the mechanics, I struggle a lot with that game. I don't know if it's just inherently a harder tactics game than other titles are, or if they're just maybe not as good at onboarding me. Wolfgeek, thanks for the follow. But yeah, I do plan to check out Octopath Traveler 2, I think, when that comes out. Though I might have like, yeah, we'll see. I'd like to be able to check it out, but I'm not sure if I will.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much during this stream. Again, while it doesn't have a big effect, I do think my muscle relaxers make me a little bit sleepy, so I think maybe I'm just a little more inclined to feel a little more tired. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess we're good. Yeah, February. It is interesting. It's finally having like a multi-platform launch. Okay. Oh, I forgot what I said. For 3 turns, you'll have some vulnerability or something. Damn. Okay. All right, he's drunk, but he's still good. We're just gonna have him start blasting.
Take this. Take this.
Oh, what the hell? Oh no, I didn't make it in time. Shoot. This is wild.
Eyes on me.
I'm ready now. You're gonna get stuck.
This is very chaotic. Thank God. Damn. Okay, next we'll have Psycho heal herself. Before that, let's try to kill this guy. Great.
My turn.
You're gonna get stuck.
You're in it now.
Prepare yourself.
Yes.
I'm not backing down.
Bring it on.
Oh, thank God. Oh, she's next. Okay, cool.
Check this out.
Do something.
Actually, we'll just have her heal everybody. Because everyone's a little bit rough right now.
Do this together. This ought to help.
My thanks.
Yeah, there's a lot of titles in February. Oh yeah, he's finally sober. Okay.
You're gonna be in a world.
Take this.
Oh, hit him. Before he gets up. Oh yay, and now he's stunned. This is great.
I'm not backing down.
This is perfect.
Come on now.
Bring it on.
You're in it now.
Oh no, he's gonna fall asleep. Oh, everyone went to sleep. Oh, but he's not asleep yet.
My turn.
Gotta do something about this.
This is like a wild set of animations of them all being like asleep, but also like electrocuted. Oh, he's done. Like, that's how he died.
Pain in the ass.
My turn.
Hey, achievement. I don't know what the achievement was, but I heard it go.
I'll take it.
Sweet.
Heck yeah. And we got our additional reward. Achievement hunter. Doesn't someone have like a, oh, that's like a website, right? Or someone's YouTube? Okay, let's see. So we have skills. We'll have Psycho. Just, she really only has to heal 2 people, so we'll just have her do this one twice. Save a little bit of MP. All right, y'all, last one. We're doing good. It is funny that we ended up having another time just grinding, but hey, we're now actually like really making progress. We get so much XP and items from this. This is like the best way to grind. Okay, 1 guy. We can't revive anyone if they die. Level 51, Jesus, all right. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it.
Show me what you got.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared, but we're gonna try it. Let's leave it all out there because there's no reason not to. It's the last thing we have to do before we get like a checkpoint. If we're lucky, it inflicted bleed. Nice. Literally, we're putting it all out there. We're putting it all out there. Yeah, I kind of wanted to bring this place up when you're in the sewers, but I didn't want to backseat too much. I thought it'd be best to stay quiet. Yeah, I think it was fine. And I think the sewer grind was worth it too. Like, we had some good experiences, you know. We got to fight that Roomba thing.
Right.
And I think since I said, well, I don't know if you heard me say this because I'm not sure if you were there the whole time or just some of the time, but the fact that there's, I was like, I'm just going to run through it one time. Like, I think that was fine to do. We're gonna let like all the animations go through. Everyone's working as hard as humanly possible to kill this guy.
Let's do this.
Almost. Okay, God, now he's gonna attack. Not too bad, not too bad. We don't know how hard that is to damage him, so let's try to do poison shot just as a backup. Oh, great. There we go. Done. Easy peasy.
I feel the stats going up.
And we got an additional reward. Easy peasy. Okay, I think this might be... Does Psycho get to use this? I'm excited. The Club of Holy Might. No, I guess not. Oh man. Who can use the Club of Holy Might then? What? Is the club an accessory? Because I got 2 things. I got the Club of Holy Might and I got something else. I don't know. Y'all let me know what's up with this, because... Right? Wouldn't it be like... And then I got another thing. I got the Club of Holy Might and I got something else. How is the club not a weapon? Club of Holy Might. Is it maybe just like an item? Oh, and then I got like the guitar or something. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It probably has a specific class. Oh well. Okay, now we can save. Because that was 20.
Me.
Delicious.
ありがとうございました。
I just always have to run in here like as quickly as possible. So I think the PlayStation Now was teasing Uncharted or something else. I don't know. PlayStation's very much giving, and I forgot who, it might be Naughty Dog really, in PlayStation's defense. The like, you know when God said he wouldn't destroy the earth again with water? It's like, why'd you add the with water part? Like, it seemed like you were leaving wiggle room. Like, I don't know. I'd have to look at it again. I mean, I know like Naughty Dog, I think, said they were done with Uncharted. I think someone else will pick up Uncharted. If I had to bet if it was or wasn't, I would say it is. I feel like, you know, again, Natalie Flores, the goated one, said capitalism's a story's over when capitalism says it is. And since then, whole worldview has shifted. Realest shit ever. For that reason, I feel like Uncharted's not done. Whether it's like some remake or something, even though the games don't even need to be remade, it's not done. I don't think it's done. A lot of time would have to pass for me to be confident that it's not done. Or to be confident that it is done, rather. If what I read is right, it seems that the club is for Adachi, but maybe when he's like something else. Yeah, I didn't change class very much. Like once I got these jobs, I'm like, these are everyone's jobs. Whew. I'm feeling it now. The pressure. What am I, Lost Legacy type of Uncharted game? I would love like a more like a walking sim Uncharted game, which I know is like not what people like about that, but I think the end, spoilers for Uncharted 4, just really quick. This is your few seconds to like mute the stream really quick. It's like not a big spoiler, but it's a little one. I think the ending of Uncharted 4 is like one of my favorite parts of Uncharted, and it was so like walking simmy that I would love like more of those elements weaved through. I'm gonna mute myself really quick while I blow my nose. Yeah, I haven't played Lost Legacy yet either. For my own sake, I hope there's not more Uncharted games because I'm barely about to finish the franchise. All I have left is Lost Legacy. I'm not gonna do Golden Abyss on the Vita or the PSP or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm just gonna skip that, but it's fine. All right. Here we go. Nothing to it but to do it. Threatening men.
Watch me.
Because there's so many people and they're such high level.
Try this.
Right.
Bring it on.
I'm ready now.
Take your best shot. Yeah. Come on now.
Whew, a lot of people to fight. Nice. Nice. All right. Reckless Charge could be good here. I think I could maybe get like the other guy.
I'm not backing down.
Oh! Wow, perfect guard.
You're gonna be in a world.
Okay, let's see. What do I want to do now? The poison's always popular.
You're gonna get stumped.
The head trauma I think could be good. Stun smash could be good. Oh, don't hit me on the way there. Don't hit me on the way there.
Don't move.
I'm not backing down.
Oh, wow. That worked great.
Here we go.
That worked great. Okay, so she needs to heal Adachi.
Take your best shot. Let's go.
Sit down. Let's
Okay, 3 left. Let's try Batbreaker. Not bad.
Let's go.
Shoot, where's the guy on the ground? Damn it.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go.
We can at least get that other guy, I think, a little bit. Yep. Okay, the fear might stop her from attacking, so that's the only thing we gotta watch out for. Stun Smash worked really well last time, so let's try it again. Hey! Thanks for the sub, Maddie. I appreciate it. Woo! Okay, let's see. Let's think. There's 2 people left. Bat Buster's secretly really powerful, so let's see what it does here. Not bad. Not my favorite, but not bad.
You're gonna be in a world.
Maybe we can inflict bleed with this. We did? Good. Okay. He might die right here. Oh, he fell in love. Okay. We need Psycho to not have fear anymore. Is there something that'll get rid of status effects?
I'm not backing down.
It's not physical ailment, right? Mental ailments. Oh, perfect.
This should help.
Good to go.
Okay, great. And then we'll have her heal everybody. Okay. All allies, yes. Because it'll be her and Adachi.
Eyes on me.
Check this out.
He died. Damn. I'm hitting B, but
Here we go.
dare we try? Screw it.
I'm ready now.
Oh, and it stunned this guy.
I'm not backing down.
Come on now.
You're gonna get stomped.
He is dead. No! Game over. Well, we now know our limits. We got pretty far, but you can only get so far when you're underleveled. All right. Well, I think we're actually probably good to go to, Thanks, I appreciate it. Let's see. I mean, this is our last, like, save, so. We got this far, and we tried so hard. In the end, doesn't really matter. Okay, well. We're basically all at level, though. So, I feel like that's good. And we're basically at time, too, so this is a great place for us to end. And then we'll finally, for real, progress the story next time. Because then, again, we're already pretty good at level. Like, level-wise, we're doing pretty well. Oh, snap, I missed the reverse. I'm so sorry about that, Mecha. Let me try to refund you those points. I just didn't see it at all. Let me go into, I think, my dashboard. Where is this at? View rewards. Manage. Let's see. Ooh, there should be a way where I can, like, refund you. Let me look. Where's this at? Extensions? Community? No. Activity? Maybe. No. Content? There's definitely a way to do this, and I don't remember where it is. Huh. Let me see. How do I do it? There is a way to do it. Let me try luck. Rewards? No. Man, I used to know this. Let me see. Overview. Would it not be under... Oh, if anyone can tell me how to do it, I can do it, but I cannot find it anywhere. There should be like a... Maybe I can do it from just like the stream? Let me try for like 1 more minute and then I'll give up if I can't find it. There should be a way. To do it. No. Damn, I'm sorry. I'll have to figure that out for the future. I can see how I can report it, but like I don't know how to like refund it. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. Well, apologies for that. I'll try to figure that out for the future. Because I thought it'd be in creator dashboard. Oh, you know what? Ooh, I think I know where it might be. Manage goals. Maybe I can add in manage your poll, manage goals. Oh, here it goes. I think I found it. Yes, I found it. Great. Let me go to the most recent. Okay, there you go. Got your points back. If anything we can do with this story, Mrs. Badoopat. Points refunded, and then I can mark the rest of these as complete. I think there's like a mark all, or something. Okay. This is like very boring back-end stuff, but great. Okay, shout out to the quick actions thing on Twitch. I didn't realize I had it sectioned out already. All right, y'all. Please stick around as I do just some quick wrap-up stuff. I will be live again on Friday for Best of 2023 watch. I'll be playing 2 games. Let me actually grab what the games are, because I made a post about it on Patreon. I'm trying to remember what these titles are. They are Illuminati in a Space for the Unbound. Might be butchering that first one. They are both indie games. One is like a turn-based combat with like that medieval art style, which again, like some of y'all have called it, medieval art style is the new like wave right now for some reason. And A Space for the Unbound is another indie title that a couple people on my timeline have been talking about. So I'm like, I gotta go, I gotta check it out, see what's up. So be sure to follow the channel if you're not already. Please stay for the raid. We're gonna raid Play It Forward Gaming, who is a moderator, community member, all-around awesome streamer who helps out a bunch. It is a rough title because I cannot say it, but we'll see if the game is good. And of course, as usual, I want to give a thank you to all of you viewing, following, subbing, moderating, and of course my sponsors over on Patreon. You too can join over on patreon.com/GameOnassist with rewards as low as the $1 tier all the way up to the $25 tier. Like my sponsors, I of course am talking about Biscuits with Davey, Edwin Garcia, Ian Dobbins, Kevin Fair, Nina McKee, Mick, aka the nanobiologist Abrahamson, Platforming Fanatic, PlayItJason, Randleton, and Spencer Icasiano. Thank y'all so much for supporting me over on Patreon and helping make all of this work and so much other stuff I do possible. For now, we're going to go ahead and give a raid to Play It Forward. So save raid announcements when you get there and spam the tier 1 emotes if you have them. And I'll see y'all here next time. Now for our raid.